Hello everyone, welcome to Prestige Castle Farm. My name is Innocent. First of all, we want to wish you all happy Easter. Today is Monday, the 1st of April. So we won't say April Fool. Instead, we say April Wise.
April Wise.
Indeed. So today I'm actually at the farm of Mrs. Akpan. She would introduce herself. This is a very important video. The essence of this video is for Mrs. Akpan to share her experience on a rabbit farm, how she's able to have very good, impressive growth rate, and some of the secret feed that she uses to get those impressive growth rates. So please stay tuned. Please do wait to like, subscribe to this channel to continue to help us to grow. So, over to you, Mrs. Akpan. Welcome to our channel.
Thank you. So delighted to meet you, Mr. Innocent. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Mrs. Akpan, could you just tell us about yourself?
Okay, I am Mutobe Maiduri Akpan. Yes, I'm married with kids, and I have a hobby in part-time farming. Good.
So, Mrs. Akpan, actually, she has some rabbits. Fortunately, I was the one that supplied her those quality rabbits. So the reason why I actually came was I saw how impressive those rabbits are looking in terms of growth, agility, and I was like, Madam, how do you do this thing? But before we go into that, tell us why rabbit farming? I mean, like, what is the motivation for going into rabbit farming?
Okay. Right from childhood, I am a farm person. In fact, when I was growing up, I used to do a lot of, picking here, putting it there, that my dad usually called me Young Farmers Club. That time, that was when that program used to run on air, Young Farmers Club. It's a kind of inborn stuff in me. I love to put something here and watch it after a period of time multiplied. That is the joy that you invest in one. After some time, you have two, you have three.
Yes.
So that's just my passion. That is why, And at the end of last year, when we were rounding off last year, I just needed something to make it a kind of like something to remember.
Yes.
I built a cage. I do poultry.
Yes.
And I now said I can do rabbit on top.
Yes.
I've not done it before,
yes.
but I can add it. A new one.
Yes.
A new one. So that is it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, one of the things, I think when I was driving down, that was at Wanibam, I saw the signpost from the governor, was saying, and in that signpost he said, people should go into farming, people should, embrace farming. And it's good because a lot of people currently are looking into the aspect of farming, especially in this economy, when the way things are going. So it's good to see people embracing farming. But so far, how are the rabbits? How is it? How has your experience been with your rabbit?
Well, the rabbits so far so good. They are doing well. Ever since I got those rabbits from you, there have not been any day I've had any issue to worry about. Yeah. And one or two times like that, I will call you over for, advice. And when I put that into practice, it's working out. No stress time, no dull moment. They are eating and they are just growing.
Growing well.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So tell us, I mean, see, I'm also learning. If I see something that, my client is doing well, I'll be inquisitive. I'll be like, let me come and see what this person is doing. And, take one or two cue from what the person is doing. And that's actually why I came to this place and I said, okay, how come your rabbits are even they're actually doing better than mine, in the same category because they look so good. I'm like, so she said, no, this is what I did. I took your advice. I improvised. I did this. I added this. I added that.
Exactly.
So I said, okay, if this is working for you, someone out there may actually want to learn one or two things from that. And that is the essence of this video. So tell us, what do you feed your rabbit with? I mean, you can see some content here.
Before, right from inception, when we were in secondary school, we had our agric lecturer, agric teacher. We have rabbits farm. And right from that time, we used to see him feed the rabbits with legumes.
Okay.
Those legumes, these leaf that I have here. And the legumes are everywhere around me. You can see our environment is kind of suburb. We have these leaves all around.
Yeah.
So each time I will pass by, I'll be seeing these leaves everywhere. My mind is telling me, rabbit could be eating and multiplying for you. And even you having me, look at this thing is wasting. Do something about it.
Yes.
So the first feed on my mind was these legumes, which I know of right back in school, and I have it around me.
Yes.
That was the one I know. And when I contacted the vet doctor to supply me, I asked him what additional. He now gave me this mixture. He brought a feed.
Okay.
I didn't actually know what it was.
Yes.
Until I called you. When I called you, now say I should go buy with offer PKC, then some poultry feeds, and mix them up at a given ratio.
Yes.
And I did that. I feed them with those the feed and the legumes. Until lately, as I've been going to the market to buy cereals to do daily ogi, pap,
pap,
So when I sit at the vendor's shop, I see a lot of cereals, grains.
Sorry, just to cut in, because that word pap, I know in South Africa when you call of pap is not the pap that that is in South Africa. This one is very liquid. It's almost like a cereal kind of.
So I do that. I do ogi.
Yes.
For sale and for home as a mother. So each time I go to the vendor shop to get the cereals, white corn, yellow corn, millet, guinea corn, and soya beans.
Yes.
So I will see those grains litter everywhere. And something in me said, what if this guy collects these stuffs? And maybe you use it. It can help in your backyard farm.
Yes.
In fact, the idea was for my poultry, for me to be giving my chickens. And I now asked him, guy, I'm interested. He said, you're my good customer. Why not? He gathered the leftover.
Yes.
He packed them. So each time I go buying of the grains, he'll be giving me. Then when I came back, I selected stones from it. I removed the chavy part of it. I grind them.
Yes.
I grind all the cereals. There are many. There's a mixture of them. Because my vendor sells rice, beans, millet, so all the grains in his shop. This is it.
And this is very, very rich. If you could smell it, it has a lot of good protein.
Granite. Beans. Yes.
Come on, guys. Come on. There's granite, there's beans, and these are just leftover.
Leftover.
Throw away, exactly. Because these guys, at the end of the day, they will just pick these things and they will just throw them away. And this is what she's using to feed our rabbits. So, and one of the advantages of doing this really is that it saves cost.
Yeah.
And we know, like if someone wants to, let's say someone wants to feed their rabbit with poultry feed, with the high cost of poultry feed at the moment.
Inflation.
I mean, a bag now currently going for about 18,000.
It has left 16.
That's left 16.
Wow.
I bought Ultima recently. It was actually 18,000. Hello, Mrs. Sapan. Could you just tell us about your feed formula and all of this?
Yeah, for my 3-month-old rabbits at Goshen Farm, this is what I feed them with. This is mixed grain concentrate. Like I said earlier, these are leftover beans, cereals, grains of all categories, rice, granite. I get them from my cereal vendor. I grind them together. This is the market PKC as advised by my boss. This is the wheat offal from the market. So I mix the three at appropriate proportion as advised by my boss. And this is what I have. So this is what I'll be feeding my rabbits at Goshen's farm. I feed them with this and this with water. If I give them in the morning, early in the morning, afternoon time.
This is the legume, eh?
The legumes, yes, the legumes. By afternoon, when they're done with this, I give them this mixed cereals at a proportion.
Okay, good. Yes. So if you know of our feed formulation, usually we use the poultry feed, then we use the PKC and the wheat offal. But what we have observed is that if you cannot afford, for example, you cannot afford the poultry feed, especially with the high price of the poultry feed, you can go to the mill where the mill
cereals vendor at the market.
At the market,
maize, rice, groundnuts, beans vendors.
Yes.
Pack the leftover. The leftover they always throw it away, or they give it to pig sellers.
Yes.
Pig vendors. Yeah. You just ask them to keep it for you.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you remove the stones.
You remove the stone it, remove the chaff, clean it up, dry it, and blend them, grind them.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And basically the same formula of 4, 1, 1.5. So it's 4 of these. If you're using a plate, you pick 4 of these, you pick 1 of this, and you pick 1.5 of this. And that is it. That's the end result. And the result that she has had is even more impressive than even what we have in our farm. Really, I'm just saying it exactly the way it is. So you have no reason not to, do the same, so that you get an impressive result. So finally, Ms. Akpan, do you have any advice for young people who wants to, go into farming?
Just like I said earlier, that the current scenario in the country, you just have to do all you can to see that you live that good life that you want. Turn your backyard, turn your childhood passion, hobby, bring action into it and see the world. They say what is there in Sokoto is here. So the wealth we are running here and there, some of us endangering our life, going outside the country. If you start from your backyard, you wouldn't know where you will get to.
Yes. Indeed.
So please let us be industrious. This is just a simple industry.
Yes.
And I'm believing that it's going mega.
It will go mega indeed.
It's going mega.
It will go mega, So most of us actually started from where Mrs. Akpan started. We started there, and we still improving. In fact, the reason why I came in here was I was checking up on her. I'm like, how are your rabbits? I said they're doing very well, and she sent me a video of the rabbit, and I'm like, no way. This rabbit we are looking way impressive, even more than mine. I have to just say the way it is. And I said, okay, let me just come and see what she's doing, and what she's doing is actually even saving cost at even way lower than we are doing. And at the same time, she's even getting an impressive result. So thank you, Ms. Akpan.
I also have a positive mindset on them.
Okay.
I pray over them as well.
That's very important.
I pray over them.
Very important.
But I pray for multiplication and increase.
Yes.
As much as possible.
Yes. Indeed. So we'll put down Mrs. Akpan numbers in case you are interested in having a bonus when they are ready. Please do reach out to her, or if you want to ask 1 or 2 questions, she will be very delighted to answer you. So thank you very much for please do where to like, subscribe so that this channel will grow. Take care of yourself. Bye.